This boy fell from a cliff 100 meters high, thinking he would die, but not only did he survive, he even gained a powerful strength as a result. Before this, ever since Chris discovered his magical powers, his father had been making him train every day. But Chris wasn't foolish. With his small frame, he couldn't possibly handle his father's weapon, so he used a smaller wooden sword instead. When the battle began, his father infused the wooden stick with a strengthening spell, which was nothing for Chris. He quickly applied the same enhancement to his own wooden sword and charged, effortlessly slicing the stick in half. Seeing how talented Chris was, his father decided to find him a teacher. To do this, the family accompanied Chris in search of a mentor, with his father's team members providing protection. Soon, they set off. Looking at such primitive transportation, Chris couldn't help but miss the airships from his past life. That night, as everyone was preparing to sleep, a man from the group suggested a pre-bedtime fight with Chris. Chris was a bit speechless. They wanted a 4-year-old to fight an adult, and it seemed the adult had no intention of holding back. Reluctantly, Chris had to take it seriously. Because of the size difference, Chris eventually lost. At that moment, Ellie, the assassin, asked Chris how he had performed the teleportation trick earlier. Chris understood through her gaze that she wouldn't give up until she had an answer. After that, Chris not only learned new things but also began teaching Ellie some techniques. That day marked Chris' birthday, and Ellie gave him a dagger, which was connected to a rope. Just as they were about to continue their journey, a group of robbers suddenly blocked their path. Outnumbered, they found themselves in a tough fight. Chris' father signaled for him to take his mother and leave. Under the cover of the team, Chris managed to escape the encirclement. Unbeknownst to them, however, they had already been targeted by a group of robbers lying in ambush behind them. By the time Chris realized this, it was already too late. In a critical moment, he shoved his mother away, but in doing so, he was pushed off the cliff himself. In an instant, Chris threw the dagger at the robbers, willing to take them down with him. And so, Chris fell off the cliff, leaving behind an unfulfilled life. Yet, he did not die. What happened next would be beyond his imagination.